So if you're joining right now the live, you can hear me audibly. Just type I can hear you. I don't want us to take much time tonight, so we'll all explore, right? If you're joining and you can hear me audibly, just type I can hear you. Okay, so let me know that my mic is working. So if you're just joining and you can hear me, like you can hear me audibly, just type I can hear you. Type I can hear you. I need more than one person to type I can hear you so that I will know that this mic is working. Yeah, evening. Can you be able to hear me? Okay, I can hear you. Alright, that's good. So tonight we're going to be exploring survey demograph, template, or profile. The word demograph, template, profile is same thing. You understand? It's the same thing. So, but to a lot of people, it's confusing, right? But then you have to just know that demograph, template, and profile, it's same thing, the same word, but just that in different centers, there's a way they use it, right? Okay, so that's it for that. We're going to be exploring now. One of the major problem of the newbies and people running surveys is their demograph, because it's one thing to have a good demograph and it's another thing to what give a quality answer, right? It's one thing to have a good demograph, I repeat again, is another thing to what give a quality answer, a quality response, right? So I was able to share my demograph in the group. I think that was yesterday night, and a lot of people were happy. But the truth is that if you don't understand it, it's not about giving you the demograph. But if you don't understand it, you will not be able to make use of it. You understand? It's just like you bought a car and give it to someone that does not know how to drive. Yes, the person is going to be happy. Yes, the person is going to be happy. Yes, I was being given a car. You understand? Especially when it's a brand new car, the person is going to be happy. But then if the person does not know how to drive that car, the person later will become sad. You understand? Because what's the essence of dashing me a car? I cannot be able to drive it. Are you seeing it? So that is it. Now, coming to demograph, templates, profile, whosoever way you understand it, right? Just as I've said, the three words are same thing. So whosoever way you understand it, coming to demograph, template, and profile, you need to understand the particular role you are playing, because your demograph is just like a role. I've said this times without number. In this survey multi-billion-dollar industry, all of us are actors and actresses playing the roles of people that we don't know. A lot of you guys have been saying, okay, you are a director, you are a company owner, you own a house, you own a car, you do this, you do that. You understand? You claim roles of people. You claim what's it called? Yeah, you claim roles of people, how people live, but then you don't know those people. You see, so we are actors and actresses. You understand? So if you don't know the role, if you don't actually know the role you are playing very well, you're gonna be having issues. That's just the truth. That's just the reality. You're gonna be having issues. So knowing your role is very, very important. So tonight we're going to be starting from age. You understand? We're going to be starting from age. Now, a lot of you guys, because the truth is just that I'm going to say it tonight because many people do not understand survey. They just think survey is just something that you can just come, you do anything you want, and boom, you understand? You make money. No, it is not so. It is not so. Please, for those of you guys asking question, please hold on with your question, okay? By the time I'm done with my teaching, I'm going to give you guys room for question, okay? So please hold on with your question, right? Let me teach. You understand? So many people do not understand how survey works. Like there are people using different ages because see, your age matters a lot when you are using demograph, right? Your age matters a lot. Just imagine someone. Just imagine someone. Someone is using an age of 50, and he's saying he's a what's it called? He's a company director. Come on, come on. At age 50, you must have retired from that company. They will, even though you don't want to retire, they will resign you. The only person that can be in a company at age 50 is the what's it called? Is the owner. Now you have to understand there's difference between owner and CEO. There's difference between owner and CEO. CEO too is a worker. The owner can decide to be CEO or he can decide to employ someone as a CEO. You understand? Even at 50, if you are claiming CEO, you can still be fired except you are the owner. Are you getting my point? So I know that we are living in Africa and a lot of us have not traveled out. You understand? A lot of us don't even understand how things go. You understand? Due to our the way our government is treating us and so many other so many what's it called? So many things going on. You understand? So many things just is just going on in the country. A lot of people are not happy. You understand? A lot of people are living in different kinds of moods. You understand? Every day. So if you want to make money on survey, you have to play a role. You have to act your role very well because you are an actor and you are an actress. You have to understand what role are you playing because most of you guys, you just go and pick an age, and at the end of the day, you may not even know that this is the age that is affecting you. You understand? At age 45, you must have resigned in anything company work. Put that at the back of your mind. That is how they work in what's it called? In outside, that's in the US and in the UK. At age 45, you must have resigned. Is either you are at home doing business, that's is either you started doing business, or you have or what's it called? You are just spending time going on what's it called vacation. Like you must have already lived your life. You understand that you work. See, I don't know how to explain this deeper for you guys, right? But then I just say let me just start from the age factor, right? Why are you guys seeing me using 36? 36 is a very promising age for a lot of what's it called? A lot of company workers, especially right? Especially when how will I put it? Especially when are you guys getting what I'm saying? 36 is a promising age, especially when you are very oh my god, why is English leaving my head like this? You guys pardon me for some this thing though. Because even myself, my head sometimes, right? So English I can't find it. But then I'll be trying my best though to do what I can do, right? So like let's use sport athletes for instance. You will notice that some sport athletes, by the time they get to 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, they have started resigning. 36, they have resigned. Because by 40, You will no longer have that strength. You understand? Forget about this is not an athlete. Forget about this is what's it called? This is this is an occupation or something like that. There is no work that is easy. That's just the truth. Whether you are sitting at home, whether you are whether you are breaking stone, whether you are sitting at home, whether you are what's it called? Whatsoever work you are doing is there's no work that is easy at all. That's one thing you have to understand, right? But then the age factor, it has like it has like it has a whole lot of effect. That's what I want to say. It has a whole lot of effect on your demograph. So if you are using an age, use an age that is what below 40, below 40, below 40. Now, why am I saying below 40? Like someone like me now, let me tell you guys, next year now, since I'm using 36 years, right? Next year, my the age I'm using next year is going to be 37, right? But that same next year is still 36 I'll still be using. Are you getting what I'm saying? I'll still be using 36 that same next year. Next 2 years to come, I'll still use 36. Next 3 years to come, I'll still use 36. Are you seeing it? Because 36 is already the age that people must have already grown. Now, let's talk about the living factor. The living factor in the US and in the UK, by the time you're already 17, you're already done with your university. You understand? Your college, your university, your polytechnic, right? You must have already done with that. So, in your age 18, 19, 20, you have already started a job. Are you seeing it? So, in your age 20 to 25, you must have already gotten promotion. That's depending on your what's it called? Depending on your sorry, depending on your credentials. Sorry, credentials. So you guys will pardon me. I'm trying to like help myself out with some English. Like as I've told you guys times that number, I'm not good at English, but I will try my best. You understand? But I just feel like if I'm speaking broken here, a lot of people will not understand me, especially some African countries and some Asians, right? That's the reason why I'm trying my best to use English. You understand? But if it is broken, I want to be speaking. I think I will speak it more fluently than English because all of us all know in Nigeria we are good at broken more than English, something like that. Okay, but because of the West African countries and Asians, right? I will try to use my English. You get? So by age 30, they might have already got into that lifestyle of my dream. You understand? Like when we were growing up, all of us, right? We used to have a what's it called dream. Like we used to say, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be this, I want to be that. In outside, by age 25 to age 30, they might have hit their dream. Are you getting it? That's we're talking about the position of what they want to be like. If they want to be working, they might have hit it. It's not like Nigerian that or some African country that you be working. There's no promotion, nothing. You understand? No promotion. Eh? How many of you have worked for like 5 years or 10 years? There's no promotion. If you experience that, let me know. You understand? That's the way our country is just this. You get, but there, if you're outside, you'll be working. There's promotion. You understand? Because you are an human being. Every day, the cost of living is increasing. So there have to be an increase in your salary. There have to be an increase in your position. But in Nigeria, oh, you work 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. In fact, your boss will be angry with you. Maybe you not do one small mistake, so they'll be looking forward to just chase you away. Just because of how the system is built, right? I believe that in some African country too, that's how the system is. You understand? Not only Nigerian. But then in abroad, you understand, they like people that work. You understand? The more you put in effort to work, the more they promote you. You understand? Just imagine what was going on in Nigeria of recent. Footballers won cup, right? They won African Cup of Nation, and the president of Nigeria gave them $100,000 each with 3 bedroom apartments. But then look at the securities that have been there for so many years. Some of them have injured, some of them man, I don't want to say a lot, but the government do not do anything about it. Are you seeing it? But if we're to be outside, it's going to be the different thing, right? It's going to be a different thing. So let's come back to demograph. Now, the reason why I'm saying all this, right? I'm going here, coming here, going here, coming here. I'm trying to make you guys understand that our mentality in African is different from the mentality in American and in Europe. You guys get what I'm saying? It's different. The mentality is different. So you have to understand. That's why most of the time it's good for you to watch movies. You understand? That's advanced movies. I always talk about advanced movie, right? It's good for you to watch advanced movie, because if you're watching advanced movie, you'll be seeing how these people are living. You understand? In their current world, right? But most of you guys don't even care. You understand? Your own problem is just that you just want to just make money to just eat food and live to the next day. You don't even care. You don't even do research. So if you don't do research, you keep on falling. Like you keep on being at the back. You will not learn. You will not learn. You understand? Most of the time, me you see here, I do go to all these what's it called? All those franchise. You understand? Just to go and buy something to see how what's it called? How their interior is, to see how their product is. I will go there and go and buy stuffs, right? So that by the time I see what's it called? By the time I come to survey and I see some stuffs, I'll be able to understand on time. I'll be able to answer it. There was a time I shared a video in my group, right, of me going into Domino's Pizza to go and buy what's it called? I wanted to go and get food, right, at Domino's Pizza. So that day I was inside and I told my friend, please record me. You understand? And he recorded me. And I was so lucky in that week. I was doing a survey and they told me that they are going to invite me for what's it called? For food question or something like that. Like they want to know my opinion pertaining food, right? So I did not even know that it was going to be Domino's Pizza, right? And now the way my friend videoed me, I was so happy because the final what's it called? The final video, they actually asked me to submit a video to finalize that yes, it is not a robot that is giving them opinion, and they want to truly know if I actually went to what's it called, to Domino's. You understand? So I uploaded that video, and guess what? They accepted it, and I was paid $150. That was an high paying survey. You understand? High paying survey. It comes with invitation. It's not like the regular survey. You understand? So after answering all the questions they asked me to upload the video to see that it was me. You understand? Not just only a video. I uploaded some pictures where I was inside the what's it called? Inside the Domino's store. I was purchasing one or two. You understand? While I was sitting discussing with my friend, right? Because we're like, I think we're like about 2 or 3 that went there. I was like, oh bro, yeah, hold this phone, take us picture, take only me, do this video, do that, and what? Boom. That is how I was able to make that money. I shared that video in the group. You understand? And again, I think I've once gone to a gaming center. I went to playing games, right? All this virtual reality. You understand? All this virtual reality, you have to sit inside what's it called? Inside a I forgot what they used to call it, right? But you sit inside something, then they are gonna put some the virtual reality in your, that's the headset in your eye, right? And you'll be playing some games. You understand? I've been invited to gaming surveys many times, right? I'll upload some of my video. I'll get $5, $10. You understand? And it is still something. Are you getting what I'm saying? It is still something. So you have to understand how demograph works. So that's the reason why tonight I'm here to explain to you guys. You understand how demograph works. So It's not because the problem a lot of you newbies are having is that you guys will just be changing demograph. It's very, very bad. It's very, very bad. You change demograph, change demograph, change demograph, change demograph. There was one group I'm inside, right? So in that group, their coach used to tell them to change demograph. So I just sit down, I'm quiet, and I'm observing, and I see that they are complaining, 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 times without number. Why? It's because the first demograph you're using, you thought maybe it was bad. It is not bad. It's because you did not understand it. Now you went to the second one, you are more confused. You went to the third one, you are more confused. So how can you know what you are doing? You can never know what you are doing. So you have to stay with one, master one, before you can enter multiple. It's just like the way I used to tell you guys that if you are starting a survey, try to cash out in one account. By the time you cash out in one account, then you cannot enter into another account and what was it called? Do multiple accounts. So as a newbie, if you are coming into the game, you need to master one template, one demograph, or one profile. Master it. Learn it very well. By the time you learn it, you'll be able to tell. You're able to see where you are making mistake, where you are not making mistake. By the time you know, see, it is in 1 week is enough for you to learn all these things if you are smart. Although everybody do not have same brain. That's just the reality. You understand? Because most of the time if I post video, a lot of people will be like, oh, this is hard. How can I do this? Everything is possible. If you can imagine it, if you can think it and work towards it, everything is possible. A lot of you guys are just what's it called? Your thinking capacity is limited. Your thinking capability is limited. You understand? That's the reason why a lot of you guys failed. But then if you see the possibility, you'll be able to make money. Are you getting it? It is in my what's it called? It is in my channel. A lot of you guys started knowing that survey is wide. Even a lot of YouTubers do come to my channel. They learn a lot. You understand? They learn a lot. You understand? And I do go to their channel. I learn a lot too, right? But then the way I'm exposing my channel, I'm exposing it in such a way that at least a newbie can come and understand that, oh, this thing I'm coming in is easy. This thing I'm coming in is simple. You understand? It's simple. But then it is what it is, right? So I just talked about the age, right? So if you are using an age, use below 40. Below 40 is considered, right? Now, if I'm talking below 40, you should not go and be using all these, what's it called? All these 39. No, I know 39 is below, but far below. Let me go further with my English. Far below 40. You understand? Many of you guys are seeing me using 36. It's not like I cannot use 20. It's not like I cannot use 25. It's not like I cannot use 30. It's not like I cannot use 40. No. But for the role I'm playing, for that director I'm playing, that senior director that I'm playing, 36 is the perfect age. Now, the role that you are playing, have you done a research pertaining your age? That is it. Because most of you guys will say you are company CEO and you are using 20 years. How can 20 years be company CEO? Most of you guys will say you are company CEO, you are 45 years. How can 45 years be company CEO? 45 years must have resigned. Except you are a business. There's a difference between a business owner and a CEO. There's different. There's a clear difference there. You understand? There's clear difference there. So let's go further to the next one. So your spouse. What is the age of your spouse? Your spouse. You should not be much. You should not be. You should not be older than your spouse more than 5 years interval. Are you getting what I'm saying? You should not be what older than your spouse more than 5 years interval. Like you can see in my template, I'm using what's it called? I'm using 36 years as what? As husband, 32 years as wife, as my spouse, right? Now you can see there's a 3 years interval between, sorry, there's a 4 years interval between my wife and me. You understand? Now let's talk about the kids. The way what's it called? The way they used to give birth to kid is different though. I used to see a lot of people used to use 3 kids. It's okay. It's not bad. In fact, it is good. You understand? But in but commonly outside they mainly have 1 kid, 2 kid, 1 kid, 2 kid. You understand? They are trying to they are trying to control their population census. That's one. Two, they are trying to make their community a safer place. You understand? Now imagine you are in a community that the population are much, there is lesser job, lesser security. What will be happening? Example is Nigeria. Just imagine our population. We are 300 million people. 300 million people plus in Nigeria. So tell me, how many people have job? Girls are more than boys. Just imagine the girls in Nigeria, they are more than boys. Like girls, let's say the girls in Nigeria, let's say females, let me not use females. The females in Nigeria, they are like 60% or 70%. Now boys are like 30 to 40%. Now, how many boys have work? How can the environment be a safer place? That's another thing you have to think about. That is where now this is where I will use China as an example. A lot of you guys can see in China, they don't give birth to more than 2 children. If you give birth to more than 2 children, they will kill the other one. That's if you give birth to 3 children, they will cancel one for you. I don't know if you guys are aware. How many of you guys are aware in China? You don't give birth to more than 2 children. So a lot of them used to run to African countries or European countries. You understand? Maybe they may just marry one wife in their country in China and give birth to 2 children. Then if they need one more or two, they will run down to Nigeria, Ghana, India, Kenya, South Africa, different countries. You understand? That they are girls. They will go and give birth there. You know what is the population of China? China has 2 billion people. 2 billion people China has. That is almost is it 1/4 of the world or 2/4 of the world? I don't know how to use this English. Go and do your research. After China, the next world population is India. You understand? Because India, they are about 1 point something billion, right? Yep. No, India is almost close to 2 billion though. Abi? No, 1.2 billion, something like that. Then China is 2 billion. Then other people now follow. You understand? So imagine the way China is with their population. You understand? So they don't give back to China. If you give back to them in China, they will cancel one for the government. That is their law. You can go and do your research if you don't know. You understand? So let's go further, right? So the children you have to be using. If you can use one, it's okay. If you can use two, it's okay. Like me, I use two. You understand? You use two. So let's go further. Please, for those of you guys that have a question, just chill. When I'm done with my teaching, and you guys can ask your question, okay? You guys can ask your question. So when they ask you what is the total what's it called? The total number of your household. You understand? If they ask the total number of your household, they are not asking you your extended family, your brothers and your sisters. If they're talking about your household, they are talking about you, your wife, and your children. You understand? So don't go and be confused and go and be using I have 10 brothers, I have 3 sisters, I have one mom, I have one dad. You understand? You even join your what's it called, your extended grand family to it. No, you are going to fail. You understand? So if they ask you what's the total number of your household, it is 4, or just calculate you, your wife, and your children. Are you guys get what I'm saying? So now let's go to the occupation. Now, a lot of people in the occupation, because this occupation of it is very wide. You understand? It's very, very wide. It's just like you are going to school. They're asking you, what do you want to study? What do you want to study? This one say, I want to study uh, English. What is happening? Okay, I think that was just a network issue. So this one said, I want to study English. This one said, I want to study maths. This one said, I want to study physics. This one said, I want to study biology, right? And you see some people say, I want to study doctor, I want to study nurse, I want to study this, I want to study that. Now, you have to understand that if you are studying English, right, and mathematics, they are under general studies, right? They are under, what's it called? General study. English and mathematics, they are under general studies, but the rest are not under general studies. You understand? It's the same thing with this your occupation. You understand? If you are using telecommunication, telecommunication is not a general occupation like that. And two again, what's it called? It's not like you ain't gonna get survey. You're gonna get survey on telecommunication. Are you getting it? You're going to get. But if you use education, education is general. So now let's say there's a survey from telecommunication. You can auto switch. Let's say there's a survey from nursing. You can auto switch. Let's say there's a what's it called? Ah, God, oh. There's a survey from um please, you guys should remind me now of different demograph. You guys should remind me of different demograph because I can forget a lot of stuffs. So I'm just using my head to be thinking. It's not like I'm even checking what's it called something, right? Nobody's interacting with me. What's happening? Is my mic bad or what? Are you guys hearing me at all? Are you guys hearing me? Please, if you are coming to my live, you should be interactive because